Hi, my name is Abby Landry and I'm a self-published author. I have 23 books on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, multiple platforms in every format, hard copy, paperback, and ebook. Well, the last 7 months or so, I decided to venture off into the audiobook world, and it's amazing. So, this video is actually going to be a step-by-step how-to start an audiobook. The only guideline is you have to already have a book published on Amazon in order to use ACX. There are other platforms that you can do audiobooks with, but this is the one that I chose, so this is the one I'll be teaching you today. It's wonderful. You'll get auditions from different actors. They'll send you samples, and you get to choose who you want, how the voice sounds. You can pick what accents you want. I picked for one of my larger books, I wanted a British accent, and it's coming out fabulous. I turned a lot of my children's books into audiobooks, so it's like a nice little bedtime story. I sent them to my granddaughters, and they love them because I wrote one about her called Mommy, Can I Sleep in Your Bed? There's a Monster in Mine. So I picked the voice that I wanted for the narrator to have, what accent, and she nailed it. I will put a sample on that as well. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to step-by-step go into ACX, create an account, and start your audiobook journey. Okay, so this is how we would make an audiobook. I did a sample on this one earlier, but the video was pretty shady, so we're going to try again. First, you'd have to create an account with ACX, and they are the company that manages and runs Audible. So for your audiobooks, if you're with Amazon, at least this is who I use. So once you've created your account, remember I told you already have to have a book published on Amazon. So you would go to claim your title. This is going to import all of your books from Amazon that do not have audiobooks yet. This is a cute little one I did. I'm not really going to publish it today, but it's called Hey Stinky Butt, It's Time for a Bath. We're going to claim this one just to kind of give you an idea of how it works. I always choose to work with a producer. You can use your own audio files, but there's so many guidelines. I don't know if it's decibels. I know there are certain pitch it has to be, a certain cadence. There are several guidelines. So unless you have a home studio with a special microphone and you know how to do it, I would just do it this way. At least this is just my choice, but you have your own free will. Claim title. This is rules and regulations. I would recommend going over all of them. It's basically about arbitration. If you hire a narrator and you have issues or something that you won't sue the company, you'll go directly with them. But it's lots of rules, and I recommend always reading over all of them. I've done that, so we're going to hit agree and continue. All right, now here's the good part. The book description, since it's already on my Amazon page, it already pre-populates. The book is fiction. It's a children's book, so I'm going to hit children's audiobook here. Copyright information, it's always going to be you. So that's the old owner of my computer. And I wrote this in 2025, and I'm the copyright owner as well. Audio copyright owner, print copyright owner, and I'm the publisher. Okay, I want my book to be in English, but you could pick any language that you choose, or you can do multiple languages. Word count, I know because I just was looking at this. It's 507. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wrong book. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. It is 574 words. So with that being said, if you look at this little piece here, that audiobook is only going to be 0.1 of an hour long. And this is usually a typical hour for a narrator. Keep that in mind because you'll see it again later. Alrighty. If this book had a table of contents, which it doesn't because it's just a small children's book, you would import that here, but I'm just going to hit continue because it does not. I do want a worldwide territory. Now, you can choose exclusive or non-exclusive. This means that you can have your audiobook on multiple platforms. You can sell it wherever you want to, but you're only going to get 25% royalties. I like money, so I choose the 40% royalties, but it's exclusive to Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, which is a big enough territory for me. I'm happy with that. Hit continue. Now, do you want to receive auditions? Of course I do. You don't have to. You can always search through the website and look at different people and listen to their voices, but this way you get a very, very wide range of people that come and audition for your books. And I'll show you. Screen record's in the way. I have like 370 something messages right now, people asking when they can audition for my next book. So this is the fun part. The voice for this one, I want a male voice. He's a rambunctious little boy who likes to play in the mud and be outside, and he's really funny and outgoing. I probably want an American. These are all you have to choose from. Let me see. Let's do American Midwest. All right, vocal style, childlike, English, voice age, I'm going to go young. We'll see how that works. Now, enter script as text. I'm going to pause the video while I import some of the script from my book. You usually want to do about maybe the first 2 pages so that you can hear how the narrator sounds when he reads your book. Okay, so we're back. There's 2 ways you can do this. If you want to upload your file from your book, you can do it that way, but I entered it as a script. I just typed it in. It's your choice. Script notes are optional. I do like to tell the narrators what I want it to sound like, so I'm just going to give them a little note that says, Charlie is young. Which is something he hates. Boy, oh boy. Needs to sound upbeat and funny. So I'm going to copy this because when I get down here, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here now. That's additional comments for the narrator. This part is your budget. So again, you don't have to pay any money up front. You can still even make free audiobooks if you choose. That's when you would choose royalty share. When people audition, they're going to have a little link on their bio that says if they're willing to royalty share or how much they charge per finished hour, which is PFH. I like to pay for my production that way. I don't have to worry about sharing anything with anybody later. So this is what I choose. Now, this PFH is pay per finished hour. Remember it said the book was only going to be 0.1 of an hour. So if I choose the lowest, which is $5,200 per hour, this is how much they're going to get paid. To me, that's not worth it. It's not worth their time or their money. So for my children's books, I automatically just offer the narrator a straight $100. They are happy to get it because it's much better than this. Because a lot of them are going to say, well, I can finish that book today, because it's only going to be about 5 minutes long. So this is, how you pick your budget. I have my narcissism book. He's $100 per finished hour, but he's worth every penny. And it's a 165-page book. So it's 6 hours by the time he got finished narrating everything. All right, so, and then this is royalty share plus that's where you pay them up front and they get royalties, but it's completely up to you. Just do your research. I'm going to hit continue. Now here's my book. There's little Charlie. This is what it's about. Now, when you post the title, I'm not going to do that now because I'm not doing this book live. But once you post it, narrators will look at it and they'll probably go on your Amazon page and take a little sample and see what the inside of the book looks like. And then they'll send you their auditions. But once you decide to hire someone, you will send them a full copy of the book electronically. That way they can read it and look at the pictures and make sure that the pictures go along with their attitude and their, if they need to be animated. And if it's a regular book, they'll have just a manuscript where they can read it. And this is how you make your audiobook.
The Starseed Journey. We were created to stand out. By Abby Landry. Narrated by Mark L. Everett.
I am Keisha Belisha. This is Keisha. She is a rambunctious 5-year-old with a personality as big as the clouds. And this is Snow, her trusty sidekick. Keisha loves to play outside and especially loves the mud. She was an expert at making the best mud pies in the whole.
I am not brushing my teeth today or ever. Written by Abby Landry. Narrated by Charlie Burtz. This is Max. Max does not like to brush his teeth or clean up at all. Max told his mom today that as a matter of fact, he's never brushing his teeth again. It's already been several weeks, but Mom doesn't know that.
So now that you know how to create an audiobook, I hope you are able to take your literary journey to the next level. I know I have really enjoyed it. I love marketing them, and that's going to be a different video.
But the silent treatment was the hammer blow that shattered it entirely. It wasn't a dramatic, explosive silence, the kind that followed a heated argument. This was a different kind of quiet, a chilling, deliberate absence that felt like a physical weight pressing down on her. It was a slow, creeping cold that seeped into her bones. Narcissism, the Demon Spirit. Written by Abby Landry.